All right, 762 horsepower. Looks like a storage compartment for a suitcase.
300 horsepower is there, the 500 is in the back. Yeah, that's it. The only fluid you deal with as a driver is window washer fluid. Everything else is sealed.
Fluid.
There is no scheduled maintenance on this car ever. You don't have to go in for scheduled maintenance. The warranty is still valid.
That is amazing.
Yeah, the powertrain warranty is 1.6 million kilometers. Now, let's go look at the back where
I know Tesla's biggest thing with the market is trying to convince people that you can't resell a Tesla like a modern car, because kilometers don't mean anything.
It's true, because, well, it's electric motors, and there's no real wear and tear. The only things that wear out
tires and brakes.
Tires, brakes, and the windshield wipers, yeah. So my kid sits here. There's two seats.
That is amazing.
Rear-facing. It contains the mess. If I don't want him to sit there, I want the trunk space.
It's just a normal car, like you would never even...
Yeah, and so...
That's amazing.
The seats are rated to 90 pounds, so I'm going to keep him in here till he has his own license, because fuck it, it's safer. They install a second rear bumper as well with the child seat option, so that if we get rear-ended, he'll probably keep his legs. And, well, the battery...
He has as much chance as we do.
Well, I get more. The battery is the complete...
underneath. I've seen how they were built.
So that there's battery under here, which will absorb energy as well.
And it also keeps the center of gravity really low.
The CFG is 18 inches, so it's lower than the tires.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you'll feel it. So this car is super heavy. That's one thing. The car is 5,000 pounds, so it still has to obey the laws of physics, but the brakes are unearthly. And I would, if you want to do it right away. Well, okay, so then we'll ease into it. But when we do a full launch, what you have to do is stomp on it like you're pissed off at it. Otherwise, it won't engage the circuitry. So right now, see, we have insane mode. Okay, now just ease into it and let's take her to 100.
Accelerate like
just a little more, because.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Now, well, let's take it to a stop, like a complete stop. Yeah. There's no one around us, and if there's anyone around us, they're not going to catch us because we're about to do 0 to 102.9. Okay, now we're 0. The parking brake is on. As soon as now stomp on it like you're pissed off at it, and do you have any back or neck problems?
No.
Okay, do it.
Holy!
Keep going. That's 100.
Oh my God, that was like a fucking rocket ship.
Let's do it again. We can do this all day. We can do this 100 times.
Like I'm gonna throw up. That was amazing.
Yeah, it may give you vertigo.
I don't have vertigo issues.
Excellent. Let's do it. That's 100. Oh, well, you can keep going. She'll go straight to 250.
I know, but that's gonna scare the shit out of me.
Okay, well then don't do that. Yeah. Well, let's do another 1 to 100. We can. Okay, now let's try launch mode, which is pretty much it doesn't go any faster. It's just a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
So I go to driving. I go to max battery power on. It's already at max battery. Okay, so you
look at that nav screen.
Put your foot on the brake and hold. Okay, your left foot on the brake and hold the brake down with your right foot. Accelerator to the floor and back. Nothing will happen. Don't you worry. And it'll go launch mode enabled all the way down and back. Oh, why isn't it doing it? Let me see here. Did I not engage max battery? I did. Okay, foot on the brake.
Foot's on the brake.
Keeping your foot on the brake the entire time.
Yep.
Accelerator to the floor and back. There you go. Now accelerator to the floor. Again, let go of the brake. Okay, well, we're at 130. Isn't that fun?
That is unbelievable.
Yeah, so that is literally insane. We have insane mode in the car. I'm in the queue for Ludicrous, which is an upgrade on the speed. It'll knock 0.3 off, so it'll go from 2.9 to 2.6. Yeah, anyway,
so
we can turn around and go for it.
At that point.
This is the fastest four-door car ever made in the history of cars ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there were two cars that'll beat this in Ludicrous. One is the LaFerrari, and the other is the Spider, the Porsche 917 Spider.
Yeah.
And the rest, we can give them a run for their money to 100, because there's no transmission. So we go, so we go as fast as the motors spin. So
weird because it doesn't like.
She kind of runs out of juice after 100.
Engine things.
No.
It doesn't start rolling. You're waiting for it to start rolling.
No, she won't. Yeah.
Let off, and it just sits.
Yeah.
Days.
Give her.
That's just unreal. I don't even understand.
Well, okay, so we have with electric motors, and we have two. the full torque is available from zero. Right. So this is 762 horsepower. It's 700 and something foot-pounds of torque from zero, which is why it does this. Eventually, supercars will catch us. This will do the quarter mile in under 11 seconds. But yeah, the top speed after about 100 miles an hour, supercar. Yeah, there's no. Let's do it 10 times. It's so fun.
It is. Just like, who wants to go to Canada's Wonderland? Forget about that. Okay, so foot on the brake.
Yeah. All the way down.
Hit it.
And back, and you'll see launch mode enabled there. Then let go, and then foot on the brake or foot on the accelerator again. She squats down, let go of the brake.
Woo, baby! That is scary.
Isn't that retarded? Oh, and she also drives herself. So I drove here and I didn't have to touch the steering wheel. That's kind of the boring part of it.
Yeah.
This is the fun part.
You want to drive it because it is very nice to drive.
Yeah, she's a hoot.
Wow, that is amazing.
Anyway, that's a P85D. That's what this will do. That's why I bought the car. I looked around this car for a year and thought, oh, it's environmentally friendly and that's cool. And then I
buy it for that.
Right. Well, then I took it for a test drive and I was like, oh fuck, just take my money. I'll live in the car, whatever. This is where I live now.
Drives like a diesel. You let off the gas and it just like.
Well, okay, that's regen braking. So this is the energy when we're coasting like that. The kinetic motion is being transferred into electrons back into the battery.
Because it shows you how many kilowatts you use.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, and so when you accelerate, you're burning energy. When you decelerate, it's flowing right back into the battery. It's a super efficient system. Yes, and oh yeah, we can see the energy level here. That's you driving right there, and then you press the silver button. Yeah, in there.
Put it in park.
Now she's off. It doesn't feel like she's off, but she is. Yeah. She's off. That's it. And then the front door handle is right here.
Interior is lovely.
Yeah, it's okay. There's